morning, sentient and semi-sentient beings. We are going to a pre-screening of Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse this morning, although by the time this video comes out, it will have been well into theaters. Katie is not going to talk, and here's why.
Hello.
She has lost her voice. If anyone has seen her voice, please mail it to insert address at the bottom of the screen. Disclaimer, I do work for Sony, and I have seen this film at various stages in its production while I was working on other films. I was not a part of this crew, but I worked next to people working on it, so there's my bias. My views obviously don't represent Sony Animations or Sony Imageworks, blah-de-blah, blah-de-blue. Let's go see this movie.
You're gonna love this. I love you.
We just got home from seeing Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. If you hear weird rustling noises in the background, it's because Dana is dragging a piece of cardboard across the ground. That's her life. Katie still can't talk, and honestly, overall, this movie was absolutely incredible. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can speak for Katie, you did too. Go see it. Go see it. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about it. We're just going to give our quick numbers and then call the video quits. Enjoyability. Katie gave it a 5. I also give it a 5. This movie was funny. It was emotional. Yeah, it was everything you want in a movie. Go see it. Why are you watching this video? Go see it. Okay, so visuals, yeah, a 5 also from me. You've never seen a CG movie like this. It's absolutely astounding. It's gorgeous. Acting, I will give the acting a 4. Yeah, I'll give it a 4. It's hard for me to give 5s, and I've been given too many already. So, sound was pretty good. I will give that a 4 as well, only because sometimes it's a little bit distracting because you're like, oh man, this is an awesome beat, and then you're like, oh, I'm supposed to be paying attention to what's going on. So, that's why I'll give it a 4. But it's still, overall, a really great soundtrack. If you're into hip-hop or electronic music, then you're probably gonna dig this soundtrack. It's good stuff. And story, I'm not gonna go into the story, but I will give this story a 4. Katie gave it a 5. It's not the Spider-Man story you've heard before. Every character gets their moment to shine. They get a little bit of depth. It's very well handled. You would run the danger with having so many central characters in a movie like this. You really run the risk of the movie kind of getting lost, a la Suicide Squad, between all the characters. But Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse does not have these problems. It was just a joy. So overall, if you add all those scores up and then average them by the number of categories we have, which are 5, here are our final scores for Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse. Here's Rotten Tomatoes, here's IMDb, and here's Metacritic. If you've seen Spider-Man, let us know what you thought. For me, I think this is definitely the best Spider-Man movie and quite possibly the best superhero movie that I've ever seen. But then that's coming from someone who doesn't really like superhero movies. Thank you for joining us for what is probably the last KneeJerk in at least a year. So, it's been fun sitting here and talking about movies with you guys, but honestly, people don't care about film criticism anyway. People don't care about our opinions. Just go